friends. Come on in the room, friends. Gigi is live. I decided to pop up. I hadn't heard from my friends since when? Tuesday? And that's all on my part, but I was very honest with my friends. I said that, I was going to take some time and come back from that last video. I just wanted to enjoy the holidays and things with family. I would say that much. Anyway, friends, welcome to the live chat. Today is Sunday, and I know it's very much a surprise for me to even come along and sit down. I'm basically chilling. And I say, what a great way to come and chill with my friends and talk with them, just with nothing planned. I'm just coming here to talk with my friends for as long as I need to. Let me say that much. This is the opportunity whereby you can go and tell the friends Gigi have came live. I'm basically chilling today. It's a very rainy day, a very rainy day, but I love it. It seemed like one of the most beautiful days that there is. Excuse me, that there is. Seem like I need to get some water. So I'm very thankful of that, friends, that God is still, allowing each and every individual, to live and to see another day. It's not morning time, and normally I say, I can still say it. This is the day that the Lord has made, and come on, rejoice and be glad in it. I'm going to put that in it. But I just want to say this much, friends. I went to go and visit some family and things for Thanksgiving. Everyone kind of did something different, I would say that much, but for the most part, it was already planned for me to go and visit. So I did that, and I took the trip, along and things, and I will say it was quite pleasant. I mean, we talked so much noise and ate so much good food and everything. I had an opportunity to see my brother, of course, and I mean, when I tell you, he is an awesome, gentleman. He is, along with other, like aunties that I had not seen one in quite some time. So beautiful to have seen all of my aunties at that particular time. I was surrounded around three. If you're just coming into the chat, thank you for joining along and things. This is a moment to worry about. I'm just coming here, relax, in my holiday pajamas, of course, and just telling you about my time that I had that was so awesome that I was able to go and view or have with family. Is that light? I don't want, because I got the light on, because like I said, it's raining on the outside. And I don't want the reflection to be, maybe if I sit back, it just seemed like that glare is going on. But anyway, having a good time with seeing family and being able to see some cousins and things that I did not even have not seen them in a while. A particular cousin, then the birth of his children, just beautiful all around. But had a great time. Have anyone ever had a smoked turkey? And when I say I have tried it, but that smoked turkey that my brother cooked, let me tell you something. That was some good turkey. I don't know whether or not what he did with it, because I kept asking him, what did you do to the smoked turkey? He just said, real country. I just gut it, and split it down the back part, and I just let it, smoke like that. I had a whole, like, a smoked turkey without it being slit, but he actually slit the back part, spread it out. When I say spread it out, just spread it out and laid it down like on the belly part and smoked it that way. And when I tell you that was some good turkey, that was truly amazing, good turkey. Ended up getting there like a day before Thanksgiving and things, because me and my aunt had to go and pick up some more things from Publix. Just enjoy the time being with her and things. Had some laughter, had some fun and things, really, really did. And of course, once again with other families. But how my friends doing? I hope y'all Thanksgiving went well, was well, and all of that good stuff. I hope everyone is still enjoying, they self, at this point in time. Know that God love you. Know that I just want to take some time and just sit down and just talk with my friends. Have a little bit more of a conversation, if anyone have anything in a particular chat. Remember, this is the channel that we're about. I talk about God. I talk about the power of prayer, breaking those generational cycles. A miracle that all of us are and that God have done in all of our life if we're still living. Also, at times, I can get off a subject. I call it chasing rabbit, or it can be the same subject, and I may can go in detail if I choose to. It all depends on the conversation, and then sometimes I will admit, if I get some, you know, individuals that may type and it may be off or whatever, I don't respond because of the simple fact I don't give it the energy. But I love good vibrations. I love good vibe and things. I love just the light and the human aspect of individuals that is choosing to live right and to journey along in this life. Isn't it something when you realize that you're not the only one living in the face of this earth that is going through anything or that may have had life experience? Or even if you at a place now in life to where about you really get life and it's really comfortable, that's that sweet spot. But then even being in that sweet spot, things can, change up on you, but you are balanced and mature enough to know how to journey in this life and continue to be that light upon um, not just to yourself, but upon others. Well, that's pretty much where I'm at in my journey in life. I'm in that particular spot to where about I'm able to understand my own life experience and to share along the way as God chooses, for me to share, not so much of just sharing to anyone that just wanted to, to basically to do something else with it, but sharing to individuals that may need whatever the help that they may need. Because after all, I truly believe that our life journey is to help one another. And the reason why I say that is that I had a whole nother, like a life understanding and an experience. Because with a life understanding, it definitely comes to with an experience. Let me just take time to say hello, friend, and thank you for being supportive and coming along as well. And I just want to say having that particular whole nother shifting in my life and life experience. Oh, when I say it's a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's a journey, and now I can truly say it's a pleasure of getting older. Because for me, getting older, the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding that God give all of us, if we live by the light and by doing what's right according to God's will, that we can apply to our life, we can get that measure of what you call that grace and that mercy to journey in this life and to allow it to do what it need to do. That's the beauty part in life where I'm at. I'm in this journey now to truly understand my purpose, to truly understand the driven part of my life that God has blessed me with, and to understand too the power of prayer. The power of prayer is so amazing, friends, that it really do a lot of things for individuals just don't get it. I don't know about anyone else that may be in the chat or may come back later on. Only thing I can tell you when it comes to the power of prayer, it shift and change things that need to be changed in your life. It no longer become what you call a question whether or not everything is working out, and whether or not, God, do you hear me? And whether or not, I don't know, and I don't know whether or not this too shall pass. It will pass, Possibly the journey that you could possibly be on is a lesson, and it's a lesson of growth. It's a lesson of understanding. And there's also can be some journeys to where about we have chosen journeys and we made mistakes and we made decisions that was not so great based on where we were at. And then we probably made some decisions out of the fear of the unknown, shame or guilt. All that plays a part in life, that shame and guilt and the fear of the unknown. But when you become what you call in unity with God and his light and his divineness, truly it's a beautiful thing. The cares of the world look different, upon life, and how God will give you those eyes to see different, and how you can just be at peace even when things are not at peace. How God will just give you that comforter, for what God really is in our life. But we have to actually open up and allow God to come into our life. You know, I don't even question now, well, Lord, why you chose me to, be in the position where I'm at now and want to talk more about, your grace and mercy and your presence. Surely when I can be more political, I can be, debatable if necessary, argumentative if I want to. So many different things that I can be, but for whatever reason that this journey is chosen, and it really chose me, let me say that much. But I accepted it because the prayers that I prayed, and when you pray and when you ask God to do certain things in your life, your natural mind don't know what it may do, but the spiritual mind is connecting to God to have its way. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. My natural mind didn't understand the off take or how things would take off, but the spiritual mind knows all things. And with saying that spiritually, I just want to say that I just right now I can just say I'm thankful to understand the unity and the divine connection. I'm thankful now that, listen, I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Do I love God? I know that God loved me and I love God, and there are some more vessels out there that think like me. They know they love God. But the important thing is that your faith is so dependent upon you to embrace, for you to understand that, listen, you are more than worthy. You know, you're here with a purpose. You're here, to enjoy this particular journey. Not to say that you won't have any issues or, any circumstances. I mean, you wouldn't have, been birthed into this earthly realm to say you just showed up and everything is going to be, in position, in place. Everything is so perfect. Even if you did showed up with everything being perfect, now perhaps you may be an individual that may, be in a position to, with your perfectness and everything is in place, to be what you call an individual that help individuals that may not understand, that may need your help, that may need your advice. And when I say advice, not the advice that is so sarcastic to where about, you coming from a realm and a low vibration. Something about that low vibration too. Low vibration is low vibration. Low vibration seeks lower levels to where about they don't even know why they're doing it. And even if they do, it's like they don't even know how to break it. Those forces that come at them that make them think different. It's just like a individual that is on the journey in the light, and then you get a low vibrational individual, and then you get an individual that light is on. And the light and the low vibration, basically it can be compared, but in order for it to be compared, the individual that is in the light on a higher frequency, they got to understand that the low vibration is not willing to come to the level of the understanding, not of them, but of God understanding, the divine meekness and grace and mercy that God give all of us. The low vibration really think that, hey, no one likes me, or, listen, someone may look down upon me, when that's not really the case. The low vibration does not take time to level up and to understand what the power of meditation is, what the power of prayer is, and how things can change and shift only if they take time to listen and to be patient. That part, you have to be patient and just knowing who God is. And I am so thankful. And I just view God from the lens of Christ. Let me say that much. Y'all know I done studied many different things, period. I have. We done been on that journey. Y'all understand why. For those that don't, go catch some more videos. But, I've been what you call a student, sitting in the classroom. But basically what I got from the class and everything is love. Love is the thing that can break anything from off of us or upon our life. It's something about what love does. Love has no color or no race. Love is love because God is love. So when love shows up in your life and the power to forgive, those things when they are released from off of you, it's like you can literally experience the freeness and the feeling of how these things are released from you. At least let me say I felt them and witnessed them. Anytime when I have to repent for the things I've done and the things that I don't even know what I've done, I feel the release. Anytime when that strong power of faith is upon my life, the strong power of manifestation is upon me, I can feel it because it feels like a sensation that I know that it comes from God. The only way that you can understand this is if you hear the grandchildren, you know, this is a place to where about, you know, hey, I love family and grandkids, you know, they are free to communicate and to talk as long as they don't, you know, raise their voice, but they just being children talking, moving around in the house. But nevertheless, back to what I was speaking about that light and the vibration and that meditation and the power of prayer. You know, what really is wholesome about this whole level of just faith of what God have poured into my life, and I keep getting messages, it's okay, is that it's free. And when I say it's free, it's free. Some may think it's magical, some just may think that, oh, it's a higher power. Truly it is. Or some individuals may think I got to do something to get something. The only thing you got to do is show up. Show up for this life. Be authentic to yourself. Be forgiving towards yourself as well, and be loving. Have a caring spirit, you know. When I say a caring spirit, a spirit that not only love yourself but can love others. A spirit that is free, free to where about God can use you, free to where about, you know, you believe in that power to where about, you know, laying hands upon your own body, you know, snatching that stuff up off of you, whatever that you speak or whatever that you say, but saying it with authority and speaking it with authority. In other words, you being that particular individual that you need to be for yourself to remove those things from off of yourself. And then you travel along, and then you teach, and then you give to the individuals that may want that particular light in you, and you share it with them. You know, you only share it with the individuals that want it and possibly may want to utilize it. Those individuals that don't want it or don't get down like that, you can't give it to them because it's not something that's forced. You basically become the light and you be the light that you need to be. And being that light, God have divinely, I'm going to say it again, have basically chosen all of us for a purpose and for a reason to show up here on the earthly realm. I no longer believe it's all about, you know, obtaining the materialistic things. That's part of it too. I don't believe it's just the biggest house, the nice cars, the fine clothes, you know, whatever that may obtain us to whereby it temporarily give us that pleasure. I believe it's a balance. It's a mixture of its all. You know, whatever journey that you may be on, it's just a mixture. And in that mixture, it's called having a balance. Wherever God got you at, I just know love is the most outpouring thing that the divine hand can pour upon anyone's life. Because when love set in and when it's deeply profound, it looks different, it talks different, and it'll show up different. It even moves different, love does. See, the one thing about low vibration, and I'm talking about this, individual that have strong energy, the whereby they probably don't like them they self. Let's alone even understand, you know, Gigi, why is you even talking about this? Ain't nobody trying to hear that. You know, well, individuals probably don't like themselves because of that particular life that they chosen to live in. And maybe their journey possibly is to understand that, listen, not only do I have to undo what I don't like, possibly I need to understand how to love and how to have a balance in life and how to get along with myself. Life experience will teach anybody that want to have a life change. You don't have to get in your latter years to understand this. The good thing about getting in your latter years, if you have chosen this journey way before your latter years came, that means then you're seasoned enough now to understand things a little better as they, you know, take it turns and changes in life, and as they repeat themselves. You're seasoned now to basically to see it and to understand it, to have more conversation of what to do and what not to do, or to just to understand some things without even saying something. Sometimes you don't even have to say nothing anymore when you see the unbalance that goes on and that recycles itself around, that generation of curse breaking that possibly that God have chosen you to do in your personal life or maybe in your family life. But remember, you can't basically make individuals change from their ways. They have to be willing to. But if God utilizes you as a vessel to give the insight and to be an instrument, because some individuals may know that you are what you call that curse breaker, that individual that know how to break things from off the individual. That could be in your family, but don't you know sometimes family will be your biggest enemy that will war against you. Oh, come on, Holy Ghost, and speak. Family can be your biggest enemy that will war against you and everything because of the light and the gift that you choose to live by and to change. And it feels so good living in it till sometimes family can only remember the past things that may have happened. And personally now they begin to war with that light that God given you. So here's the thing, what you do, you stay in the light and you continue to show love, because the minute you turn up, I'm gonna tell you something. This done happened to me and other different friends that is on this journey. Child, the minute you turn up and the minute you begin to go in them dark realms, that's the point they was waiting for. They were waiting for you to trip and fall, and they was waiting for you to somehow go back into your past, and to be triggered. But when you're not triggered any longer, and when your light is beautifully shining because God is giving you what you call personally his hand to walk with you, to keep you comfort. Psalms 91 is such a beautiful psalm. All of, the books in the Bible, I can glean something from. But that Psalms 91, when people say, oh, that's a powerful psalm, Psalms 91. Well, the more and more I read it and everything, it seemed like each time I read it, it's something different that I can get from. It can be a word. It can be something completely different that I'm receiving from that scripture and everything. To worry about the angels that, guide us, keeping us protected and everything. We're protected up under the shadow of the Most High, which is God. Oh God, I thank you. Individuals that say that they love God and they read the Bible, if you ever heard of the naming and the word of El Shaddai, that is, God the Almighty, God who chosen us to be on this face of the earth. God who basically blessed Abraham, in his latter years, and his wife, when he felt like it was laughable based on what God had told him, that he should bear a son. But, it was unbelievable unto him to even understand, in my latter years, you're going to bless me. So the Most High God can do whatever he want to do. And out of blessing Abraham, he told Abraham, your seed will be blessed for the ones who will choose to serve you and to seek you. Meaning that no wonder that everybody really is blessed in the face of the earthly realm, because if you choose to be what you call obedient unto God, and not only to seek God for yourself, because one thing about God, you have to seek him for yourself. And if you choose to seek God for yourself and to live in those moments and to allow God to bless you, now you got that wisdom knowledge upon you. Or you could be just trying to figure out this wisdom knowledge and understanding, meaning that God is keep adding life upon you. You got life, friend. And you know that God is giving you an opportunity to live through the good, through the bad, through the confusion, through it all, through the fear, through the shame, through the unknown, all of this, through the discrepancies, through, oh, I don't like you, or I ain't got nothing to say to you, and I don't do you. Through it all, what I'm saying, there is a greater power than all of the mess that possibly, that is a benefit for us to travel along this journey and to just spread love and light. That's all I get right now is love and light from the Most High, from God, and things. And I love it because I choose now to be in a position to worry about, it makes no matter. And in the book of Romans, we're about, no matter what height and what depth level, they even say death or angels or whatever path or journey that you may be on. You have to recognize that God have chosen you for this particular journey, and God is that way maker. When you get this stuff all the way down in your spirit like that, and then when you wake up and before you go into bed at night and throughout the day, and when you just giving God those awesome moments that may just hit you. Sometimes I'm hit with scripture and word and I have to write it down because then I may take a moment to go back and see what God has spoken into my life and things, because sometimes, I'm in movement and I'm like, ooh, quickly some say, write this down, which is the Spirit of God, write this down. And it's prophetically giving me message to write down so that I can stay steadfast and unmovable. I am not the individual that will not tell anyone that you won't have basically personal challenges and just situations in life. This ain't the channel that you're gonna come here and you're gonna get soothed down like that, like with that soothing effect, as if you won't have issues. No, I believe in this power of prayer, whereby prayer can and it can do what it need to do to combat some things, long as we are lined up with the will of God. But I'm not the one to say that things won't happen, things won't change, the whereby it will make us question, our journey and somewhat, our path. But I am here to say I truly believe in that power of prayer, that God can do amazingly things. I believe in this journey and the power of prayer, because without God, I don't know where I'll be at. And I'm not saying that on a, oh, I'm so saved, I don't do nothing. Child, I done did some things, okay? Yes, okay, all to the glory of the Lord, that he had his hand upon my life. But at least, I'm honest. At least, I'm this vessel to worry about, I can be accountable for my life. I can't be accountable for anyone else's life, because I'm not responsible how someone choose now to live and do their life. I'm just a vessel. I can come here and talk, and to have that life within me, that I know that God give us all opportunities to basically live in this life, and to understand why did we come here in this earthly realm, and not only why did we come here, why is my experience is the way that it is. What lesson do I need to learn from it? And this is what you get for coming to the channel where I'm located at, in this YouTube space. When you come and visit me, I'm going to talk about God. I'm going to talk about the power of prayer. I'm all in. Like I say, it's a lifestyle for me. I do believe that the balance is necessarily God have given us, that balance in life. We can choose to do what we want to do. We can choose to live wrong. Wrong may be right to you. Right may be wrong to you. But I choose to live according to, that voice, that hand of God, that, that make things make sense, the way about, not taking anything or not harming from individuals, intentionally, and things, doing the best that I know what I can do in this part of the journey and everything, not being so measured up about how individuals may view my life. That's their business and how they view it. And friends, you should look at life, more in depth, and to see your purpose find. And if for individuals that don't know their purpose, maybe perhaps you done did everything you want to do but try God. And I say it in a most wholesome way. You done did everything you want to do but try God. Or maybe you tried God, but you don't walk away from God. And now your life could be at a standstill. Or it could be going. Or maybe you get, how can I say, so intoxicated to blur things out, and that's the best way that you can feel God and you can really feel relatable, because the intoxication make you feel as if you are purpose. Maybe, you have that understanding with God. I don't know. But the only thing I'm telling my friends is that the level that God has in your life, you don't know until you ask God to come into your life. You don't understand that power of that real feeling of the prayer, and how it affects, how it can heal, how it can change things, how it can give you that peace. You really don't know it in an authentic way unless you have done the journey for yourself. And now you can truly speak to individuals and say, oh, I know about this lifestyle. Not that you got to hear it from someone else, but actually doing it yourself. I'm this friend where I motivate, I encourage my friends. Try God for yourself. Don't just listen to what I got to say. Read that word for yourself, or whatever that happy place is for you to become what you call in sequence with God and unity. What is that space for you? Do you like more just being silent, meditating, or do you like speaking and making what you call those repetition prayers unto God, or do you like affirming the things that you know what God can do and will do? Wherever you find that particular happy space in your life that you know that works for you, continue to do it because God is a blesser. And I know God is a blesser because he basically put something within me that I know that no one could do it but God. Oh, what a mighty God we serve. And on that note, friends, this glare that's been going on, seemed like a light out up there too. See, I'm gonna have to change that. Or maybe it came out, I don't know. But it's a glare that's going on. And I just want to say thank my friends. Maybe if I pull it back. Just thank you. Like I said, I am completely chilling today. If there's no more questions, I just came along for these few minutes. Because, yeah, I haven't been here since Tuesday. So, tomorrow, possibly according to the Lord's will, if I do come back, then you know that Gigi gave her own, hey, update and things before possibly when my next turn up will be in order to come back. Anyway, friends, I thank you all so much. When I say I thank you all, I really, really do, for the individuals that took time out for these short little minutes in order for me to just talk and speak. And I'm going to tell you something else too, friends. I am truly taking it a whole lot more easier in my life. When I say easier, just easier on just everything. And when I say everything, anything that I can think of that can possibly not be easy, I'm finding ways and solutions just to, look at it and be more or less like, okay, it'll be figured out. It's okay. Today is raining. And you know what? It could have been a day to where about I could have did some more things, but I look at it. I say, that's a beautiful day. I really did. And I'm standing around the house and people looking at me like, it's raining. I said, I don't care. It's still a beautiful day. They looking at me. I say, it's a beautiful day. And the reason why it's a beautiful day is raining. God is allowing us to experience this beautiful day. And guess what? The raindrops, they feel, like music. When I say feel, meaning listening, I did go out in the rain, just to go and pick something up and things. But nevertheless, the rain stayed in the car though. But nevertheless, yeah, the raindrops feel like music and things. It really do. It feel like music, like a melody. It make you want to just be comfort for me in the presence of my home. And it just feels great to know, wow, this is God. Listening, to the all day long. I say about 8 something, or close to 9 is when I began to hear the experience of the rain. And all day long, it has been raining. It has not let up. So I'm okay with that. Very much okay with the rain. I'm like, my daughter, she was around here talking about something, not negative, but very positive, something on the note of the rain. And I said, yeah, that's a moment whereby God trying to tell us to sit down somewhere, okay? Meaning enjoy the moment, enjoy life, period. There is never what you call not a moment to worry about. It cannot be enjoyed in life. And that's the stance that I'm taking, knowing that life can be enjoyed. And with that being said, friend, I am so just amazed that the holidays is upon us. How many is ready for the holidays? Meaning, this is the season of whereby a lot of individuals really try their best to be so kind. I'm so grateful for that. But I'm getting to see, the spirit that's in it and all of that good stuff, the happiness and stuff, I'm loving it. And I was just once again sharing with my daughter, I said, I wonder why individuals have a certain vibe about them around this season and why they can't take that same vibe and just continue to, utilize it and things, why is it that upon this season and those that now, let me stop right here and then I'm gonna come back. Let me put a pin in that pen. Those that's on this live, thumb up the video. When you come back and watch it later on, thumbs up the video. Don't come in people's household and y'all don't know how to take off y'all shoes and stuff, and then y'all don't thumbs up the video. Why y'all come here? Show your friends some support, and everything. Ain't nothing but a handful of us. Come on, let me keep it 100. And when I say a handful of us, it's just a handful. And for the ones who's coming to look and to see, what you seeing for without thumbsing it up. Are you just coming here just to say, I'm just here. This ain't an entertainment. This is the place to where, but I talk about God, the power of prayer and everything. And it could be entertainment for some individuals. I don't know. But what I'm just saying, show the support and things, because when you show the support, you not only do that let me know that, listen, you appreciate Gigi going live, but these are things now, if I'm coming here on YouTube, like I say, they do have just guidelines. You ask individuals to thumbs up the video so that you can continue to put out, me, meaning myself, not you friends, so that I can continue to put out videos and showing YouTube that I am making every effort, and things. I don't know all of the business of YouTube, but I know if I'm doing my particular part by saying that, because at one point I wouldn't say thumbs up, subscribe, none of that. But there's a new, I just say new information for any content creators, the things that they would like for you to do and say, but you can use your own personality to it in order, to relate a message. So I'm just putting my own personality in and saying, don't come to my house now and then y'all don't, know how to thumbs up the video and say, thank you, not in the chat, but, thumbs up the video and things. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. But now, where was the pen at? See, now I got to come back to say what I was finished talking to, because I stayed too much on that particular subject. I said, let me put a pin in this. Somebody help me. Go back now. If I don't, I'm going to just keep traveling along. That's what I mean about chasing rabbit. The main thing, my friends know that this is the channel to where about I talk about, prayer and the power of prayer, and things. And if that pen don't come back, I'm going to say this much. How many individuals right now, we was talking about that Christmas time and why individuals, have a different how can I say, just kindness about themselves, and how it just, you can feel it. You can feel it from some individuals, and my main thing is to not only be joy with them, but hey, hopefully that it carry on throughout, through the year and things. Because 2024 is almost here. What we got, 30 days? Is it less than 30 days? Or is it, it's 29 days before Christmas. I know that because I got a little board up in my kitchen just says 29 days before Christmas and things, yes. But yeah, and I'm going to just say this, is that God is good. And let's continue to live as if God is good. She's being called. My day right now, because I hear them pots rattling. I have eaten already. I guess that was breakfast. I had a nice little, I don't know what bowl it was because I put so much in it. It was a oatmeal bowl, but I loaded up with fruits, nuts, banana, strawberry, blueberry. And I ain't gonna lie, I even sliced a little part of sweet potato pie, just a small little bit. I said, I wonder how this taste. So, honey, I had some type of bowl. But I stayed full. I haven't eaten since, I've eaten. So I've been full all day. I guess that was a heck of a bowl, yes. Yes, I did it my own way. I said, yeah, I'm not going to have a sweet potato on the side. I'm going to just put this slice in the bowl, and then I'm going to eat, me some, hey, little spoon here, then dip it in there, and then we go from there. And that thing, I've been full, and I'm really not hungry now. I'm really not hungry at all. What my friends doing for the rest of the day? Y'all cooking, making some out of the Thanksgiving meals, or just enjoying the time, or what? What are y'all doing, for the rest of your day, your evening, however? You know, what I'm going to do, once again, I am going to get off this video and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening and everything. Y'all keep me in your prayers. I will keep you all in my prayers as well. You know what? I'm going to start like coming back in my chair. Child, I done decorated my little chair. Let me get up and show y'all my chair. I love it. I ain't even done with it. You know, y'all, Wicker back in. I always said Wicker is a classic. Wicker would never go out. So many individuals in Wicker. I'm like, I've been into Wicker for the majority of my life. And my best store, oh my God, we don't have one anymore. I'm just now talking about like Pierre one. They don't even sell. Do y'all see my little chair? Oh God. Anyway, child, I decorated. Y'all don't really see it, but anyway, I decorated my chair. Yes, I got on my PJs, honey. Where's she going at? Baby, I'm about this life. Gigi got on her PJs, okay? There you go, that light here and light. Look at that, baby. I'm in my PJs. I'm doing Christmas and stuff. House looking like Christmas. Is patio looking like Christmas? I put some beautiful pond setters out there, real ones and things. And then I even put, what else I did? Everything I wanted to do, it seemed like it's coming to life. Just the small little simple things because of things that I had over the years. Certain things I pulled out and certain things I said, I'm not putting all that stuff back up. But I wanted a little hit some type of way. And I wanted that old traditional, that red and green this year. I've been trying to get to it. But yeah, that red and green. No gold in it, just red and green. Maybe a hit of gold. So yeah, I've been doing that. But it's really been doing good. And then I got the channel on Christmas movie. I can kind of tilt my head and see. Really been interesting to go down that particular area and things and to look at movies. I very seldom do TV like that, but it's something about the Christmas movies and things that I've been watching and things is very much interesting and stuff. So that's what I've been doing, just enjoying the day and admiring how things are just coming along, doing the things that I have been doing. Nevertheless, friends, y'all come back and check your friend out later on. Give her, continue to show support and love. Go tell somebody else, friends, how they gonna know, how they gonna know, how they gonna know. Let your family, let your friends know, somebody that may need that encouragement, somebody that may need to understand that God is continue with them and will always be with them. God never left them. Somebody that need that particular that power of praying, knowing that there are other individuals that is praying for them, not just me. You got people that just pray, period. They pray because they know that God have chosen them to pray. They understand their journey. They understand their path. They understand that, listen, they tapped in, tuned in, and turned it on, and they don't have an issue with it. They just appreciate life right now. They appreciate that they still living. They got stories to tell, honey, on this journey to go with that power of prayer and everything. I come here more or less to encourage and to motivate individuals to understand that that power of prayer can do what it needs to do for your life according to the Lord will. But then you got other vessels out there that God is using, speaking life, prophesying as well to individuals that may need it. But I literally come here live to be live, to be tuned in and connected with my friends to the best as possible. Sometimes, I don't know whether or not, other individuals may, how can I say, and I want to say it correctly, may even get it that God loved them. I hope they understand that God truly loved them no matter what. I just don't want anyone to feel like God don't love them. I also want to say that now you not got to come real. If you're doing anything that is not of God, just change it. Just when I say change it, change it. Get help if you need to, get a counselor, therapist, whatever you may need to do. Go and seek the help that you need. You're never counted out as long as you got breath in you and as long as you got time to give God some time. That's all what matters. Anything else, don't give it too much effort. Don't beat up yourself too bad about, what someone may say or think. Do the work, be repentive, and be accountable for your own life because that's what really counts. You got a friend here that believes in you. You got a friend here that will keep you in prayer. When I say in prayer, When I come here or before I get off, sometimes, in the day I say, Lord, just bless the YouTube friends that may need a blessing, whether or not they own my channel or individuals that searching, seeking for individuals for messages and things. Lord, bless them. Give them everything that they need. Give them insight. Give them the ability to understand, Lord, the reason why, God, that they are here, to let them know that everything will be okay. I'm that friend to worry about. I don't have to know you, but I do know how to be positive enough so that your day can be what you call more effective in a good way, and you can understand that God have blessed many more individuals besides Gigi that is on this journey, lining up the right way. So go about your day, friends. Continue to have a great day, okay? Thank you so much for the ones that came. Blessings and power to everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you.